I'm Emma, and I first heard about Speckles patches, hide-and-see patches, when my son was just a few weeks old, and we have never stopped using them since. So we're 3 years into our patching journey, and we rep Speckles hide-and-see patches 6 hours a day, every day. So our son Jack, who's now 3, was born with a unilateral cataract. We first discovered that when he was 1 week old. He was being bathed at home under a downlight, and his whole pupil of his eye was white. And as new parents, it was pretty daunting. You start to Google things, which are a bit scary. And thankfully we had the maternal child health nurse coming to visit us the next day and the next morning. So they were able to point us in the right direction, back to a pediatrician, who then referred us on to an ophthalmologist. And he then went in for surgery at 9 weeks old. When we found out that Jack was born with a unilateral cataract, there was a sense of overwhelm. There was also a huge sense of relief, because knowing what a cataract is, knowing that there are treatment options available, and knowing that it wasn't the worst case scenario, we were almost relieved. We hadn't really got our heads around the journey that was to come with patching. I think as naive parents, we thought, oh, well, they'll just take the cataract out and we'll be good to go. But we quickly discovered that actually with unilateral cataracts, patching is a huge part of the journey, the hardest part of the journey. And we've been so lucky to find a great community, to find Maddie from Speckles, to get all her support and help and information with patching. And thankfully, Jack's taken to patching like an absolute champ. But as parents, we were also so stubborn with making patching happen in the early days, where it can be really overwhelming and really difficult. And now that he's had vision development in that eye, he's a superstar patcher. My advice to any parents who think their child may have a vision problem is get it checked straight away. It could be your local optometrist, anywhere, just get them checked straight away. We can see things so young, and I think you'd be surprised how young we can pick up things. My child was diagnosed at 1 week old, so it's never too early to get your kids' eyes tested.